Hey guys, how's it going? Right now, Mom and I are loading up the truck, getting ready to head downtown to plant our city pots. We've got some gorgeous plants, red, white, and blue. I'm so glad we're coordinated. College beds with the downtown pots. We're gonna have a very Americana vibe this year.
And our official light.
Legit. Too legit.
We are legit.
So the Downtown Pot Project is something that I spearheaded an age ago. I don't know how many years ago that's been.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
I remember I had to go to the Visitors and Recreation Board and apply for a grant and then do a presentation on why I thought this project would be really good. And I ended up getting the grant. We were able to purchase some great big pots and some, in the beginning it was boxwood centerpieces, I think. Boxwood cones.
Yeah.
And then I had people adopt them. Businesses and or individuals would adopt them for the year, which the cost would cover the change out of plants. And we did spring, summer, and fall. But you know, since Erin and I have really been busy with what we're doing now, I haven't been involved in this in the last few years. So Mom's been really heading it up, and they've added more pots. So the city actually added 10 more.
They did. They're plastic. Ours are ceramic and are concrete, and theirs are plastic.
But they're kind of the same look.
Yeah.
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 So we're gonna head down and plant up 36 pots. We've got a few hours. I think we can do it.
Yeah. Of course we can.
Yeah. And if you take a look right here, see all the hanging baskets? Those are going to be hanging from all the poles downtown. So it'll be just red, white, and blue all over the place. Sort of white. The trailing silver is like a silver.
Yeah, it's kind of white at a distance, but it has that really pretty lavender look in the center. But
Yeah.
it just adds a brightness.
Yeah.
Whereas dark colors don't show up near as well
Right.
as that bright one will.
And purple fountain grasses is a centerpiece. Okay, so we're going to load up, we're going to head out, and we are going to bust it to get this done today.
I have to know, does this work?
Oh, well, I hope so. There's a switch.
I know, I've turned it on.
This isn't plugged in. Does that need to be plugged in somewhere?
Well, I don't know. I think it does.
Isn't there a toggle switch over here somewhere?
Right here. I've got it on.
Oh, what a janky Mickey Mouse operation we've got going on. Oh my gosh. Mom.
I haven't been touching this for a while. I don't know what's going on here.
Well,
This looks like a definite, well, it's kind of corroded too.
do you have to have the truck on for it to work?
Well, let me see. Let me try it.
I do remember that being a thing.
Okay.
It's full of water.
Did it turn on?
I think it might have.
Did it?
You want to give it a shot?
Okay.
How does that work? What kind of wand is that?
I don't know. I don't know who's been messing with our stuff. Let's see here. Okay. Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, did it come on?
Well, I thought Is it plugged in tight right there?
Yeah? Okay, just a second.
There it is.
Did it come on?
Yes. Oh, look, it's alive. So is that the pressure we have to work with?
Well, we've got settings, Laura.
Okay.
We've got settings. I have no idea.
Can
who
we
thought
swap
this was
that for a
great.
dram wand?
Yes.
That is intense.
Yes, we can. Okay.
Well, we could just try it. I could try to get
okay,
you.
watch.
Okay.
I'm going to turn on.
I'm going to back up.
Now then, we've got center. We've got shower. Oh, nothing's working.
Oh, that one's working. Look at that.
Oh, now see? You just have to hold it right because it's got a kink in it. Okay. Now that's pretty good.
Oh.
Not bad. Not bad. Oh, that's not good.
I wonder if we turn it off and take it off and see if the flow is better, if that's gone.
Okay.
Because sometimes those can neck it down a little bit.
Hold on to that.
Oh, sure.
Oh, look at that. There's like a rubber gasket in here.
You get it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hang on. Oh, that's in there. Well, let's just see what kind of pressure we get.
Okay.
Look out. That's not bad. I'd rather water like that, don't you think?
Well, we could do we need to get a, oh, sorry, a dram wand.
You want to get a dram wand?
Yeah, and I'll pry this thing out with a screwdriver.
Okay, where do you want me to get a dram wand from?
At the store, right by the cash register. There's
Okay,
new ones.
okay.
I'll go get this thing out. I'll get this, whatever it is.
I'm on a mission to get a dram wand. For whatever reason in the spot. So what is it doing right now?
I got it out, Laura.
Oh, very good. Here you go.
Yeah.
Let's see if this one works better.
Okay.
Turn this on.
Okay. Takes a minute for the hose to fill up. That's it. What in the world? How come there's not more pressure than that?
Probably because your pump is,
Is it shot?
well,
Well,
we
let's
could
do
go
what we
hook up
can
to
do.
our water tank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should.
Concrete blocks are aplenty down here.
Yes, they are actually.
So you guys, the water tank pressure is pretty poor. So I'm thinking we'll go get our water tank at home. And hopefully that one might work a little bit better. Oh,
Ooh,
I have to back it up a bit. You got it okay?
I got it.
Okay.
Whoa.
That is heavy, heavy. It's full of water. This is a 150-gallon tank, so boom.
It all wanted to tip backwards. I thought it was going to be real heavy to lift off, but it just wanted to fly off.
squirrel. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are back home. This is our water tank setup, and we've had this welded on specially so we could use a hose link. It's got a little bit more power than that one.
Oh, you
Dan and
think?
Andrew. Well, I hope so. And then I'm not sure what all these parts are, but
They're parts.
Aaron and Paul have been working with the parts.
Yeah, they're parts.
They are. Okay, we are back downtown. We've got to fill the water tank. We're gonna do that here with the hydrant because it's got good water pressure. So when Mom goes around to fill up the water tank, I'm gonna get started out front by planting. And what our goal is 6 super petunias per pot, right? So we're gonna do 2 reds, 2 purples, 2 silvers, 1 fountain grass. There are 3 pots on this block. So I'm gonna try to get those done and then we'll run through and water those. Every moment counts, right?
Yes.
Woo!
Here we go.
Nice. Those are gonna be so bright and beautiful. Ooh, fluffy. So there you have it. It's pretty simple, but it's gonna be so beautiful. These purple fountain grasses are just amazing, aren't they? My goodness, they already have so much height. So the royal velvet's on opposite sides of the container, reds on opposite sides, and the silvers. So we gotta do that 35 more times. All filled up and ready to go?
Yeah. Yes.
Good. I just got 8 pots done, planted.
Nice.
It's working. Yep, we should be good. Look at that. You guys need to get a setup like this, Mom.
I know. I took some pictures.
Did you?
Yeah. Ours is like so battle axe.
This is like a regular hose pressure.
Yeah, that's perfect. It would have taken us forever to do it the way it was
Yeah.
hooked up.
Probably good, yeah?
Yes.
Nice and settled in.
Yeah.
Then watch.
Nice. Nice.
How many did we have extra back here?
Well, we have.
Oh, not too bad.
There's some purple ones, a few reds. I think by the time we consolidate these, this is good.
We just finished, you guys. It took us just over 2 hours to do all of those pots. I can't even believe it. 36 containers. So now we are here unloading what we brought extra. And then I'm gonna run through the greenhouse really quick, see if they've got any jalapenos. I don't have any of those planted yet. And then we might run home and plant some celosia in the cut flower garden. That's the last thing I have for that space. And then the whole entire cut flower garden is filled. Can't even believe it. All right, guys, I'm heading home. I've got my 4 Jalafuego plants, but I just wanted to show you the pots one more time. I know they're not like, amazing today, but they will be. So this is your before shot right here. All right, here we are. We've got the peppers, which I'm gonna go ahead and plant those this afternoon as well. And then our flat of celosia. So I'm at a point in this flower garden where I'm actually spilling into what's meant to be the perennial section. I don't have any perennials left to plant in here though, so I'm just tucking a few annuals that I do have grown on in this space. And I've actually been giving my mom a whole bunch of cut flower garden starts, and she's just been planting them. So it'll be fun to see, the differences in how they grow and that sort of thing, because some of these are new varieties to us. So I've got a variety called Sunday Wine Red, which is this one right here, and I grow it every year, but I honestly don't use very much of it in arrangements. So I think I'm just gonna control myself and just plant a few plants. We've got this little section back here, which is the pink spike, and maybe we can toss some pictures up on the screen, but it's just a very nice pink one. This one is pretty. This one's called Crystal Beauty. And I'm not sure why these are shorter in the front and then they get taller toward the middle. It's usually the other way around. Usually around the outsides, you get a lot of growth because they get a lot of air and light per plant, and then the ones in the middle are a little bit, more small. But either way, I'm so excited. These are kind of like an apricot silvery. They're so pretty. I think they're still going to be weird to arrange with, but I like the color of those a little bit better. And they're so easy to grow, and that's usually why I like to grow them. And it's kind of fun to throw something odd in an arrangement every once in a while, and they do have odd shaped blooms. I did want to show you our wheat though really quick, because it's starting to produce heads and it's just gorgeous. I mean, look at this, you guys. Look at this wheat. It's crazy. Look at how beautiful. This is brand new. Like these I haven't noticed up until today, and I look at things pretty close from day to day. It's kind of weird how, I did plant it pretty thick, so I'm wondering if that's why some of it's struggling a little bit. I didn't come through and thin it, but it doesn't even matter. I think we're gonna get so much out of this row. And just as a reminder, it's about, it looks like it's about 6 feet at this point. But I think the tilled section was about 5 feet and it's 60 feet long. Oh, I'm just so thrilled with it. So thrilled. Foxglove are also doing beautifully. Strawberries are getting ready to produce. I'm gonna need to put some chelated iron on these though. Strawberries always need it in our area, always. They get looking like this. And for us, that means we need to use some of the EDDHA chelated iron, but they are blooming beautifully. So that is really nice. This whole row is filled up. I've got echinacea right here. Always have to pull these drip tapes straight. They're a little itty bitty though. And then I've got this little section free. So we'll put the Crystal Beauty probably in this section because it's the most visible as you're walking up. And then we've got some chocolate flower and campanulas. Delphinium's just about ready to bloom. Can't wait. More delphiniums here. And then I'll probably put the pink spike and then maybe a couple reds at the end. Also, Aaron's grass is coming in beautifully as well. Look at this. Ah, so much fun. Okay, one more update. I'm gonna show you the dahlia patch because it's been a minute since I showed you. And I think I haven't counted yet. I'll make a count here soon to tell you exactly how many emerged, but they're still starting to pop through, or still popping through on a daily basis. So I expect to see more than what's up now. But I'm really happy with what has occurred so far. So as you look over the dahlia patch, you can see just a whole bunch of them popping through the ground. So far, so good. Some rows, or maybe some varieties, did a little bit better than others. If we look over here, like this row, I can see one's popping through here, and there's another one, and then there's a blank section. There's one, And then there's a little section that has come up, a section toward the end. Yeah, that's looking good right there. And this row looks really good. You know, it's just a little bit hit and miss. I want to say it's maybe over 50% at this point. I was shooting and hoping for 75%, and that might be what we end up getting. But I can go through and count all the emitters in here, and however many emitters we have, that's how many we have planted. And I do have, I think I already mentioned, I have 115 of them planted up in the greenhouse right now from this patch. They're growing and looking beautiful. They're bigger than the last time I showed you. Plus, Florette just sent out some new tubers that I'll be trying. And then I did order a few as well. So I will likely have a ton of dahlias to give away. But that is just, this is wonderful. Just seeing that the experiment sort of works, and really, like, in the end, if we only have to dig up a handful of tubers and to save some from year to year and then just kind of do this method, it's still a huge, it's a money saver and a time saver for us. So I would call it a success at this point. All right, let's get this celosia planted. Spacing on this one is 6 to 12 inches. I'll probably go on the 6-inch side of things since I have so many seedlings. All right guys, celosia is in, and I realized once I started planting why one section looked a lot bigger. It was two varieties. So the front one that was a little smaller was the Crystal Beauty, and then the taller one is Selway White. I think they'll be pretty grown together. And you know, I probably could have fit them all right in this section, because now I have this little section still left because these didn't stretch as far. I did the 6-inch spacing, and I've got the red Sunday Wine Red and then the pink spike right here. But I've got a couple more flats in the greenhouse, so I'll tuck something else in here. All right, let's get those peppers in. You want to plant one?
Sure.
Okay, come here. So we just need to dig a little hole and bury it. I'll dig the hole for you.
So I'll dig a hole.
You want to dig it? Okay, it's got to be quite a bit deeper than that.
Like this deep?
Maybe like there. And so then we slide the plant out of the pot. Like this, the whole root ball.
Whole root ball right here?
Just grasp at the stem and pinch the pot. So hold on to the plant, pinch the pot.
Oh.
You can pull it out. Okay, now rough up the roots a little bit like this. You have just a little bit of tearing at the bottom. And then you can pop it down in the hole to see if you're deep enough. I think maybe a little bit deeper. So I'll claw that down for you. There you go. Okay, now put it in and mound some soil around that root. Great job. Thanks, bud. You just planted a pepper plant.
Pepper plant?
Yeah. It's called a jalafuego.
Jalafuego.
Yeah. Awesome.
The next one is going to be right up here, right?
Next one's going to be right there, if we're spacing them the same. Oh yeah, and we'll put one right there too. So what were you going to be cooking for me?
You will see.
Is it a surprise?
Yep.
All right. Okay, there's our jalafuegos right there, the 4 of them. It'd be really nice to have some of those. In terms of how they compare to regular jalapenos, I've grown both varieties. They're really, really similar. Jalapenos usually range from there's a huge scale, huge range, 2,500 to 8,000 on a Scoville heat unit scale. And jalafuegos usually are like between 4,000 and 6,000. So, and flavor wise, I don't notice like a huge difference. I just wanted some hot peppers that were like jalapenos out here. I do have serranos growing and hot and heavies, but I wanted some of those as well. So anyway, I'm very happy with today's productivity. We got a lot done. It's so fun to be back downtown planting those pots, since it had been a couple of years since I had been involved in helping plant them up, and it just brought back a lot of memories. My mom was saying this is just like old times today, and it was really fun. And then getting some more stuff planted out here is always good, just checking more stuff off the list. And the stuff in the greenhouse is starting to dwindle. We're getting more and more of it out, which is the goal. So anyway, I'm very happy with it. Now Benjamin says he wants to go inside and cook me something, but he won't tell me what. Are you sure you don't want to tell me what you're making for me? It's a surprise, so that's what we're gonna go do. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.